Well, hello everybody, it's me, Sassy Stacey from Head to Heels, and I'm here in my sexy catsuit push-up bra, and it's called fashion tape. It's a double-sided tape that you use to keep things up. So as you recall, last time I wore this, I didn't have a bra on. Well, I had a bra on, but it was straps because it kept slouching down. And I mean, strapless bra is slouched down as it is, but I've got my fashion tape on, and they aren't going quite anywhere, but I still fear this could shimmy down. So I'm going to put some on the backs of here, even though there is that shiny, like, plasticky whatever there. So it's still gonna cinch down the back. There's absolutely no boning. I do, even though this is from the Curves collection of Shein, find the bottoms of the legs very tight on my big ass calves. So let's just use a couple of strips of fashion tape here. So the underside is sticky, so you stick that to the garment. I'm sticking it just right here along the top seam where I'm going to want to make sure it stays down on my boob. And then I'm going to peel the tape. Now earlier I tried to just peel half the tape. You need the full tape. No saving it for later in case it loses its stick and pulling off the other piece. That's the thought I had, because that just is a good way to use it. Really. And we'll try on this side. This is the first time I've tried fashion tape. I got it at our local pharmacy called Shoppers Drug Mart here, and it is just okay. I think it's not, unless the stick gets better over time, it's not the best. There's probably way better fashion tapes out there than the brand I got. Where is the brand? It is Secret, the Secret Collection fashion tape. Fashion Fix. So these guys also make nipple pasties. So if you're wearing like a see-through dress and no bra, will hide your darkness of your nipples. They make like a silicone cupless bra, which I've heard mixed reviews of, and again, have not tried it myself. And also I've got a lot of different shaped nipple pads and like the little cups and the fashion tape, and I think that's all I saw there today. There probably is more to that collection. Yeah, so I dyed my hair yesterday with punky color. I got, feel like I got glue or something in it. It's very sticky, and it's actually not so bad now. It's starting to come out, but I did my nails, so I had some crazy glue out, and I think I had some in my hair. Not gonna lie. So today I'm just gonna take a minute and say Happy New Year to you all, and thank you so much for my success this year. Had you told me 1 year ago today I'd be making even $100 a month on YouTube, I would be like, okay, whatever. You're funny, like what am I even gonna talk about? But here I am with like 27,000 subscribers. That's crazy. I've been doing this for about 10 months now, and it took off really quickly, and I'm kind of proud of myself and grateful for you all, of course. I hope I can keep coming up with fantastic ideas to keep your attention. So let's start out with how 2020 began, shall we? But first I need my thinking shoes. Oh yeah. I think my thinking shoes are gonna be these guys. For this one anyway. We'll see where the rest of the night takes us. Do you guys like my fancy dancy Dollarama decorations? Nothing but the best for you guys. 2020 was a little bit different for all of us, whether it was just your regular changes in life, or if it was to do with the COVID pandemic, or new jobs, or whatever. But for me, 2020, the good stuff outweighed the bad stuff. Sure, I was locked in my house for like 4 months, but I got to spend 4 months with my husband, and I got to spend time with my niece, who has since moved back to Alberta, and it was really great to get to know her for a full year pretty much before she went back. And what else did we do? I got a lot of miles in on my motorcycle, which is fantastic. So I've been riding motorcycles now about 10 or, well, probably 12 years. And about 10 years ago, I got hit by a car on it. So last year, 2019, in the spring, I had an operation to fix my hips, and not a hip replacement, just like a scope and some minor repairs, we'll say, just kind of hold me over till hip replacement age. It's helped, but it did keep me off my motorcycle a lot in 2019. So I had this brand new motorcycle, and I only got about 3,000 kilometers on it last season. So this season, with COVID, we were off, and by the end of March, all our snow was melted and we were above zero. And that was awesome because we got to go out on our motorcycles and didn't have to go to work. Ah, I'm so excited, I threw my shoe. And we didn't have to go to work. So literally the safest thing we could do was strap on our motorcycle helmets and go for a ride. So we saw tons of Nova Scotia. Best spots that we've seen this year, I would say Guysborough, because even like as small and as quaint, and it was beautiful. We drove 4 days on our bikes, did 1,500 kilometers, and we hit the beautiful Cabot Trail, which, if you know anything about Nova Scotia, you've got to know about the Cabot Trail. It's stunning. It's the closest thing you can get to the Highlands of Scotland in Canada, I'm sure of it. It looks identical, especially in the fall, which is like, we did it in July, August. I think it was the first weekend in August, long weekend in August. We didn't have a plan. We don't plan things, so we just kind of ride and stop and hope for the best that there's a place to stay, because we don't pack any camping gear or anything. We don't have anywhere to put it on our bikes, so we don't pack camping gear. We just kind of go for it and hope we can get into a hotel. And we did. There was a lot of rain. There was a lot of road construction. My tires were pretty mauled by that point. But we made the best of it. It wasn't super cold. It was just wet and long and windy and slippery, because we're going down like steep hills with crazy winding curves and drop off cliffs on one side and straight up cliffs on the other, and the most scenic views that you don't want to take your eyes off of, but you know you'll die if you do. So you just keep pushing through. Pray you make it to the bottom. So that was definitely the highlight of my summer for sure. That was like #1 of 2020 right there, is taking my motorcycle around Cabot Trail with my husband. It's something I've done in a car, and this was both of our first times on the motorcycle. It was fantastic. This year, 2021, we're planning on going across the Confederation Bridge to Prince Edward Island. But that's our dream this year, is to hit PEI. Where else did we go? We've done a number of trips like across Nova Scotia from shore to shore and right down the center. I'm getting all the shooting I could think of. I've done things I never thought I would do. Hula hooping in heels, hula hooping in the grass, playing in the mud, crushing stuff with my feet. I didn't know that was a thing, but you guys seem to love it. I got a raise at work. I also had a car accident. I kind of wrote my truck off about 2 weeks ago, so that kind of sucks, but I got a raise that same day, and the universe had to counteract it and was like, all right, I'll take your raise, here's a car payment. So that's Sorry, I got a 19 Corolla now instead of a 2010 Ford Escape, so I definitely have a more reliable automobile, and it's got heated seats, which is important here in Canada because it's always friggin' winter. Or it always seems like it's friggin' winter, that's for sure. Well, I have to say, this fashion tape is working pretty darn well. I have, like, yeah, now that it's stuck on there, and I do think it needs a little time to fuse, but now that it's stuck there, look, nothing's coming out. Like, that's pretty awesome. Doubled up on the fashion tape, which is pretty cool. I made a calendar. That's another thing I did this year, which I never thought I'd do. What else? I made a calendar of plates and video games. I started playing shmups, which are like crazy shoot 'em up kind of games. You're just kind of avoiding getting hit by things at the same time shooting a bunch of things. My husband started a YouTube channel as well called Silver Gun Nexus, and you guys should check that out, especially if you're into shoot 'em up games, shmups. Maybe it's time I play with some balloons. Even playing with balloons, the titty tape works. I mean, fashion tape. That's awesome. I wonder if I'm rocking out at a concert, will it stay in? Yeah, it will. Whoa! That's exciting. Well, that should say a lot about that titty tape right there. Alright guys, well I guess this is it for this video. I hope you guys have had a fantastic 2020 despite COVID. I hope all of my fans are safe and healthy, and I wish all of you nothing but the best for 2021. Sassy Stacey out.